Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are here today taking part in the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup for 2023, and we are here in the regulation specified car. You have the Toyota Sprinter Torino 1600 GT and the Corolla 11, and we are in the Torino 1600 GT. You can see here now on the onboard, coming to the first corner here, and we are in 12th place. We started pretty bad, to be completely honest. I've never driven this car, never raced it, and it's just a bit different to what I'm usually used to on Gran Turismo. So we just went for an event rental car. I had bought one, but I think I'd already started modding it, to be honest, a long time ago. And here you can see now people going everywhere, getting a bit out of shape there, people bumping each other, and I get another bump there. It's getting a bit messy, but we are up to 10th place, and this is on the first lap. And you know what, it hasn't been too bad. I was looking forward to this. I enjoy the track, but I've never driven it in such a slow car. It's a very good track, and in this race today you will see an almighty dive bomb from me. Maybe the best, maybe the worst ever. You can see here number 8 there, Freedom 75, hitting GTR out of the way. I try and give him a bit of space there, go around the outside of him. I lose a bit of a momentum, but it's nothing too bad. You can see people there bumping each other behind me, and I get another bump there which bumps GTR. We don't go off, it's a bit sketchy, nothing too serious, but there were some people that were a bit bump happy. But you know, I take it a lot of people aren't used to these cars. A lot of people are racing the GT2s, GT3 cars, and you know, nobody really usually goes with cars like these unless you're in some sort of league or lobby, you know, with your friends, and then you give it a try. Now we're here behind 29. We are sitting in this slipstream, but nothing's going to happen here. So what we're going to do, we're going to fast forward this race a little bit down to the end of the first of the straight, come over here side to side, bang on the brakes, but I'm too late. Massive understeer, a massive bump off as well by GTR 78. We go back onto the track over that AstroTurf, trying not to spin ourselves out, and we are back down in 10th place. But we do have the tow from the car in front, which is GTR. Now we've got another car up on the inside. We're not going to try anything too risky, we're just going to keep it nice and tidy. Want to make it home, get some good points in. This is so we're going to fast forward it here. It's just a bit boring, nothing too much goes on here. We're up into 9th, and fast forward that a tiny bit up into 8th place. We're just going we just fast forward that a tiny bit because we don't want to get people too bored here. So we went up maybe 1 or 2 places there, nothing too exciting going on, just a few passes. Now we're back down, going around this long right hander here. We're in 9th place, no penalties at this very moment. We're trying to keep it tight. Nick Winter there in front of me has a penalty, 0.5 seconds. And we're just trying to keep it tidy here, trying to run a nice tidy race. We do have cars in the rear view mirror there, in the driver's side mirror. You see them all over the back of me there. Still in 9th place. Going well, not doing too bad, to be completely honest with you. Freedom 75 there in 7th. Nick Winter in front of me there in 8th with a 0.5 second penalty. Onto the brakes here, down the gears, and here comes the dive bomb, and we're through. But I had to go for it. I saw the gap and I had to go for it. Now we're up into 7th place, no penalties, nothing. Freedom 75 and GTR's behind me, absolutely fuming. They are all fuming and they are gunning for me here. So we're trying to keep it on track, trying not to get too excited here. Taking a wide line and then cutting back in. That's what I usually like to do. This car has absolutely no grip at all. Pure understeer all over the show. Again, take out wide and try and cut yourself back in onto the power early and trying to get out of their tow. It sort of works. They're fighting a bit in the back and I'm getting away there. Not too far either. So coming to the end of the straight, we're still in 7th place, and watch what happens here now. Somebody tries to take me out. Whoop, see you later GTR 78. And we saw it coming through the mirror and it's away again. So I'm not too sure if he tried taking me out or if it was just a late dive on the brake, like a lot of people have been doing. So we lead the way here in 7th place, away from this pack here. We are down in the bottom end of the grid, but it doesn't really matter. It's a fun race. It's all about fun. We're going to try and get some good points together here. Round the long right-hander here, with all the other cars right behind me here. Slam onto the brakes there, down to 3rd, maybe 2nd, I can't actually remember, but I go off, and this is where I think I pick up that penalty. It will happen. It eventually was going to happen, and I actually didn't. It's the wrong part of the lap, sorry guys. So it must be the next part I pick up that penalty, spoiler alert, but it's not too bad. Still running the 7th here, massive understeer every single corner. There's so much throttle and brake input to do with these cars. It's just, you know, it is I don't know, it's a decent car. It's not too bad, let me put it like that. Now I fast forward the race a bit here now. I did fast forward the race just because I didn't want it to be too boring. It is a pretty slow car on a pretty big track. Lap times are 2 minutes or something, I'm pretty sure they were. So we are just, you know, bobbing along, trying to get our points, trying to keep it tidy and trying not to get any penalties. And there's a lot of cars starting to squabble, starting to fight now as we come into the last part of this race. And I am still here running in 7th place, which isn't too bad at all. Never driven the car, I know the circuit, but now back down the back straight, and I'm going to fast forward a bit here to tell you guys what has happened. I have, coming off that corner there, I think I've run a bit wide, got a 0.5 second penalty at the very end of the race here, so I'm trying to get away from 8th place to try and build up a little bit of a gap. But as we are coming along now to end our race, you can see that 8th place is keeping with me nicely. I'm pretty sure there's somebody else with a penalty in front of me, but I don't think I can catch up to him, as you can see him going away there. So here we are into the final couple of bends here on the onboard camera. Look at the input on that steering wheel, massive understeer everywhere. Horrible car sometimes, it really is. Just get that slide going. It's not really something I like to feel. Being under control as well, it is pretty hard, but hopefully soon I will be getting my DD Pro steering wheel. So there we are, we have ended up in 7th place with a 5.5. Oh, there we go, number 6, he's off, 6th position, he's off, see you later, with the penalty. So I also have a penalty, we've been promoted to 6th place, which isn't bad at all, and we will finish in 7th after we serve this penalty, with GTR flying past me. I could have blocked them off, but I wasn't going to do that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Next round will be on May 14th, round 2, for the Toyota Gazoo Cup. I've really enjoyed it, I hope you guys have as well. Please leave a like and a comment. Thank you.